Hey guys, Brandon with Keto Dork. Hey, so glad you guys could join me on this video. I'm super excited today because today I'm actually I found that carb neutral flour, the Smart Flour. You've seen me do some stuff on their sugar and their buns. Well, now I have the flour and they claim it's carb neutral. So we're gonna find out because I'm making a pizza, and then after I eat about 3 or 4 pieces of that pizza, I'm going to actually test my ketone levels with my blood ketone meter at an hour, and then I'm going to do it again at the second hour, and we'll see what it does. So stay tuned and look for a really good pizza. All right, here it is, fresh out of the oven. Let's take a look at this thing. Get up nice and close to it. Look at that. So the edges of the crust seem to rise like a normal pizza crust. So far, so good. Okay, so here we have 3 pieces that I'm going to eat. If this were normal pizza, this would definitely pop me out. So I'm going to eat these 3 pieces, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Wish me luck, you guys, and hope for the best. We'll see you in a little while. Okay, as you can see, we're back at 7:14 on the clock. So let's go over and get the blood work done. So let me share with you guys what I discovered with the pizza. As you can see, there's only 1 piece left. So I told you a little lie. I told you I was going to eat 3. I actually ate 4. And why I did that was because it was absolutely delicious. The texture was fantastic. I was really, really impressed with the dough. So now I've got my fingers crossed because I'm super nervous. I hope that this flour does what it says it's going to do. So it claims to be carb neutral. What does that mean? Basically, there's very little impact of net carbs from the dough itself. So as we did the math, we figured for the whole pie there was probably about less than 5 grams of carbs, but we'll call it 5 grams. Then the sauce itself, there was about 5 grams of carbs. So the way we figured it out and netted it out, there's 8 slices. So we're talking about maybe 2 grams a slice if we're being really generous. So that's pretty fantastic. So anyway, let's come see what we got going with the blood. Of course, I'm having a blood malfunction here. All right, cross our fingers. So, an hour postprandial, we had a little bit of a drop, still 0.4. I'm still in ketosis, barely. I'm super excited because I'm pretty optimistic that in the next reading, an hour from now, my ketone levels will rise back up a little bit. So I got about a 0.4 drop, which is pretty standard, an hour after eating anything. So we'll see you in an hour. Bye. All right, well, this is going to be the second test. We're at the 2-hour mark. As you can see, it's 8:15. My camera crew here, she's a little behind the 8 ball here. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's see where I'm at right now. I'm a little nervous. Okay, nothing on the meter. And there's our countdown. So I dropped a little bit. So at the 2-hour mark, I'm barely out. I think you guys can figure it out for yourself. So what I had was 4 slices of pizza, which was quite a bit. And I'm sure if I measure in an hour, which looks like I better do for a 3rd time, hopefully I'll be higher.
So
hey guys, Brandon here with Keto Dork. As you can see, it's 9:41 in the morning, and the reason why I wanted to do a follow-up video on the pizza test I did last night. Last night we did the WEO Smart Flour. I made pizzas and ended up eating 4 pieces of pizza. And when I started off, I was in ketosis on the blood meter reading at 0.9. An hour later, after eating 4 pieces of pizza, my reading came in at 0.5. An hour after that, it dropped again to 0.4. An hour after that, it dropped to 0.3. And so what it told me is basically I was still relatively within that window of a 3 to 6 point drop. It's pretty standard even if you're eating a high fat, completely keto friendly meal. And that's kind of what we wanted to basically calibrate it off of is does this flour actually have any true impact on whether or not how long we're in ketosis, or does it completely throw us out? So this test in the morning is the follow-up. This is going to be the real indicator, because the morning after, normally it's 9:40 in the morning. I should be low naturally on my ketones, so we'll see where we're at. Hopefully I'm bounced back and I'm right back in. So let's take a look and see what I have. Okay, right now there's no reading on the meter. Okay, so I'm at 0.6. So technically I'm back in nutritional ketosis. The question really is what does this imply, or what can we take away from this? I think what it tells us is that if I were to have eaten those 4 pieces of pizza last night, because normally we wouldn't be testing around the clock like this. So let's say that I ate those 4 pieces of pizza last night, woke up, tested the next day, and found myself still in. I think we would safely conclude that the pizza didn't throw me out of ketosis. And that's what we're after. So 4 big pieces of pizza. I think it's a good, safe bet to say that the WEO Smart Flour actually held up. And we'll test some of their other products because they have some buns. We did some stuff on the sugar. The sugar held up. I did some ice cream, and there was no impact as well. So there you have it. Do what you want with this information. I'll post links, and we'll see you on the next video. See ya.